But if this problem gets resolved, we will immediately, full speed, go into IPv6 deployment. We are, I'd say, a medium-sized telco based in the Middle East. We have looked at IPv6. We've spent a lot of time evaluating what we want to do in terms of our network. For transit, for IP transit, there are limitations in the number of suppliers in the Middle East. Access to the suppliers is also limited, and the majority of the suppliers do not support v6. Luckily for us, though, we run a lot of submarine cable ourselves, and we could get transit from either our node in London or our node in Hong Kong. So, technically speaking, it is not that big a deal, but it is a concern. Looking at the network and what's ready and what's not, if I was to dissect the network into parts and say, this is a part, this is a part, this is a part, there are more parts that are ready to support v6 than not. The problem is not how many parts are ready to support v6, the problem is the extent of those parts. The investment necessary for every single part that is ready to support v6 is tiny compared to the investment in the access network. And that's the part that's not ready. So it's the access network and the limitations of available equipment in the access network that support v6 is the problem we are facing today. We are actually working with our main access network supplier now to put the v6 compatibility or v6 native actually into their equipment. It's, again, taking time because most of those companies are more interested in the business they can get now than in the business they can get into the future. It's not fast enough for us. We would rather it was ready now. The time horizon for exhaustion is, say, 3 years, maybe, if we're lucky. So really, we're at that critical stage where we have to drive our vendors harder than ever to implement the support or else. And you know, we've looked at alternatives, but sadly we can't find vendors that support every layer in our access network deployments. I think it's time to say, look, you want to be a vendor, you support it. If you don't support it and someone else does, we're moving.